Archaeologists have made a stunning discovery in Chattahoochee, Florida. And they did it without turning a shovel of dirt.
Dale Cox found the outpost, and so now we were able to really concentrate, and as a consequence we think we have it. It's very, very exciting. The remote sensing equipment now that we're using, which is new, has really captured the kinds of things that we want to see underground.
The fort they found is called Nicolls Outpost, although the British who built it never used that name. It is the sister fort of the better-known fort at Prospect Bluff, called Negro Fort by American authorities.
There was a second fort built at Chattahoochee that today historians call Nicolls Outpost. At that time, it was commonly called the Apalachicola Fort or Fort Apalachicola. And it was built about a mile to a mile and a half below the forks of the Chattahoochee and Flint rivers. Now, this fort was where formerly enslaved people who were escaping from the United States and the Creek Nation would cross the border into Spanish Florida and join the British forces. When they arrived there, the minute they walked through the gates of that fort, they were assisted in self-liberating themselves by the British. And the British would enlist the men into a fighting force known as the Colonial Marines.
The effort to find the War of 1812 fort took more than 75 years. Archaeologist Ripley Bullen looked for it in 1948. Dr. Nancy White tried in 1980. And a team from Paleo West searched in 2021. Using a grant from the Florida Division of Historical Resources, the city of Chattahoochee hired Dr. Mary Glowacki in 2023 to launch a new, major search. This time, scientists used technology so new, it has never been tried in North America.
And particularly with regard to Native American sites, American Indian sites, we don't like to penetrate them in any way, shape, or form, even if they're not burial sites, and we always want to work collaboratively with the tribes. So it's a great, fantastic way to start to really understand a lot of the archaeology that has been understudied.
The results are stunning. Not only did the archaeologists and other scientists find thick earthen ramparts in the top of the mound, right where historian Dale Cox predicted they would be, they discovered an apparent gunpowder magazine and other structures as well. The fortifications extend down more than 2 meters, well over 6 feet, showing that the top 25% of the mound as seen today is the War of 1812 British fort.
That's not going to affect at all anything that takes place there today. People will still be able to come there and picnic. They'll still be able to come there and launch their boats, enjoy the Apalachicola River, go fishing, do all the things that people do today. But it will mark a significant moment in the history and the future of Chattahoochee. It will mean that Chattahoochee can receive significant national attention, possibly get listed on the National Underground Railroad Network to Freedom. It can be listed as a significant place in the history of the War of 1812, in the history of the United States. And so that creates an opportunity for Chattahoochee to achieve national note, to bring in additional visitors who will visit local businesses there, who will visit local restaurants, who will buy gasoline there, who will do those kind of things that will boost the economy in a community that really could use some economic boost.
To learn more about Chattahoochee's River Landing Park and the history of Nicolls Outpost, visit our website at twoeggtv.com. And please subscribe to our channel and like this video. In Chattahoochee, Florida, I'm Rachel Cox for 2 Egg TV.